If people can screw, deceive, and manipulate you, it's all your fault. You are the only one who give them the influence over your mood, feelings, and overall life. The only reason why people can hurt you is because you care too much about what they do, think, and say about you. But you can stop it, not by getting people to stop criticizing you or stop talking about you, by learning how to ignore criticism and become completely insensitive to what other people say about you. That's what Mark Manson teaches us in his book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Mark Manson is an American best-selling author, movie maker, and psychologist. And in today's video, we are going to see what Mark Manson teaches us on how to stop caring about what people do, say, do, and even think about us. This is the very first episode of my series, Reading 60 Books in 60 Days, in which we are going to read one book and answer to one question every day. And the question we are going to answer today is how to stop caring about other people's opinion for good. Accordingly to the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. What you want is a life in which you have no problem. A life in which your girlfriend or boyfriend loves and respects you every day. Your family teases and congratulates you every day. And you have friends who admire you for what you have achieved. Your ideal life is a life in which you receive no criticism and in which everything goes your way. But the problem is that it's impossible for you to have this life. It's only when you die that people finally remember how wonderful you were, how good you were, and how much they used to admire you. But beyond your funerals and even during your life, there will always be somebody who will remind you how much you suck. Of course, there will always be a small group of people, including your father, your mother, your brothers, your kids, or even your wife if you are rich. But there is always going to be a larger group of people who will hate you and criticize you. So for the rest of your life, you will have to choose. You could rather choose to stay in the same position and expect for things to miraculously change, or you could decide to be happy despite every criticism and how many people hate you. Yep, I say that you choose and decide because you really do choose and decide. And how do you do that? By simply starting caring about what truly matters. Because when you start caring about what truly matters for you, it's the only moment when you start really, really, really living a happy life. But what matters for you? Your family, your friends, and your goals, isn't it? But when you choose to satisfy these three, you immediately embarrass the world. And when you embarrass the world is going to try to embarrass you back and hate you for that. That's why people criticize you. But if you don't want the world to hate you, you could change and decide to satisfy the world. But when you live for satisfying the world, your family, your friends, and your goals are going to embarrass you back and hate you for that. You have to choose what matters for you. You have to choose for which one of the two you are going to dedicate your life before asking for happiness. Decide whose opinion are you going to care the most about. Probably your family's, friends, and your goals. And you will do whatever it takes to achieve your goals and make your family and friends proud. And this is where the world is going to embarrass you for embarrassing. So to make sure you are embarrassed, the world will bring you problems. But that's alright, because happiness is a problem. Ignore the world, let it bring you problems, solve these problems, and you will be happy. Those who don't have problems are neither dead or miserable. When people criticize and hate you, these criticisms are not there to steal your happiness. They are there to make you happier. And this changes everything. But don't get me wrong, problems and criticisms in your life only make you happier under one condition: for you to solve them. But I have a good news. You don't have to solve each and every single problems you have to face. Each and every single day of your life, you got the choice to choose what is the problem you are going to solve. So don't complain about the problems that are coming. They will come anyway. Instead, put your focus on something else and ask yourself, what are you willing to struggle for? Because it is only by solving problems that you earn a fulfilled life. And of course, you will fail at solving some problems because you are not special. Do you know why you are not so special? Because the problems you have today, many people had them before, and many people will have them in the future. And if you are unable to solve them, remember that many people before you have shown themselves unable to solve the same problems. They have not stopped it being human beings, just like you. So don't fall in the trap of self criticism. Instead, lay your head and decide to move on and try to figure out a new way to solve this problem. Remember this, problems make you happier, they give you a meaningful life, but they don't make you a special person. Your goal is not to be special, it is to take actions, to make choices. Because in life, you always have to choose. You choose to care about what the other people think of you. You choose to avoid problems. And you choose to be a miserable person every time you refuse to make a choice. We don't always control what happens to us, but we always control how we interpret what happens to us, as well as how we respond. You are the only one in control when it comes to deciding how to take criticism. You can take it personal or simply accept it as being part of the game. Every time somebody tries to manipulate you, criticize you, disappoint you, you can choose to make it something that strengthens you or something that makes you weaker. This one also sounds like a choice, and I like it because it makes you realize that you are wrong about everything, but so am I. You probably clicked on this video because you expected to change, but the truth is that you are not willing to change. You want certainty, you don't want things to change. Do you want to know why you hate uncertainty so much? Because you still haven't chosen yet. You still don't know if you want to chase your goals and try to make your family and friends proud, or simply comply with what the world expects from you. That's why you hate uncertainty so much, because you still care about what people do say about you. But you shouldn't, because it changes nothing. It does not make you happy. And for you to really understand that, you need to rewatch this video for a second time and read this book. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow for the second episode.